Hi everyone. Hi. Hi everyone. Welcome to PSM. So let us have today's class. Hi everyone. So in a previous class I have discussed about the coordinate geometry. Today also we are going for the coordinate geometry only. Okay. Sanjay have one doubt it seems. What you have doubt? Ask the doubt which you have the doubt. Okay. Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Hi. So just to join quickly and tell your friends to join quickly. So let me have continue this class quickly as early possible. Okay, because we have only 40 minutes left. So quickly tell your friends to join. So we can have the class today. Is triangle concept there? So okay, there is a yes, triangle concept is there. What happened, Sanjay? Triangle concept is not today. It is not today. Triangle concept is already I explained. I have explained the triangle concept already. Okay. So it is next, no? For the ninth standard, it is next. Okay. So after this lesson, you are going to have the triangle lesson. Not after this lesson, one more lesson it must go. You must have one more lesson, then it will be. Okay. Okay, let me start today's class. Hi everyone. Welcome to PSM Perfectsolutionformath. I am your tutor Sumanth here. Today we are going to learn the coordinate geometry, that is in the previous class I explained to you, that is exercise questions. Today we are going to listen. So today let us have the exercise questions one by one. The 3.2 exercise, it is in exercise 3.2. In exercise 3.2 we are going to discuss the three questions. First main we have, second main we have, and I have already given as a homework for you, but we will discuss because some students will not do that work. So I know that for that purpose little bit we will go through it and let us continue with the subject. Is it for a graph? Yes, all of you have to do this 3.2 exercise in a graph book. One more thing very importantly, all the students very good, huh? So all of you remember this exercise 3.2, what you have to write it in a graph book. All of you write it in a graph book, not in an unruled book. Now the 3.1 you have written unruled book, it is okay. Now 3.2 what you are going to write, you have to write in a graph book importantly. And graph side you are going to have like this way. So in this you will have here graph lines. Okay, this side you are having the graph and this side you are having the lines. Yes, there you have to write down this 3.2 exercise 3.2. In that the first question write down here and write down the answers here, and don't write anything on the graph side. The 3.2 second main what we have, that we have to write down the question here, and you have to draw the graph on the left hand side. Only this graph side is for to draw the graph, not to write anything on question and answer. Okay. Coordinate geometry for 10th standard I'm going to take, don't worry Sanjay. One thing you tell me that I will inform you later on, Sanjay. Okay, later on after this class you can ask me, I will explain to you about the 10th standard. It is from Monday to Wednesday, that's all Sanjay. So Monday to Wednesday I will take for the 10th, not for the Thursday to Saturday I will take it for 9th. Okay, so this is the thing. So graph you have to draw on the left hand side, and all the question answer you have to write on the right hand side. If the second main question is here, write down that graph on the here only, don't write it in the second page. So everything you have to correctly have to see. Okay, now let us have the today's class. So now first one, the first question. Here coordinate geometry, what you have in that, the first question we have is, what is the name of the horizontal and vertical lines drawn to determine the position of the any points in the Cartesian plane? What is that answer? Okay, what is the name of the horizontal and vertical line? So here we will have on the horizontal line like this. Horizontal means the cross, and vertical line we will have like this way. So what is this is called as? What is the name of these lines are called as? Yes, it is very good. That is x-axis and y-axis. So answer will be, so answer or solution you can write it down. That is nothing but x-axis is called the horizontal line. You can write on here horizontal, and y-axis we will call it as vertical. That is the answer. You have to write down this answer on the right hand side of your graph book. So I think you have not, okay, that is correct. X dash, y dash you can take, or x axis you write down. That is the correct answer. X axis and y axis, no problem. So second one we have solution. What is the name of each part of the plane formed by these two lines? There we have formed these two lines. Yes, that is x-axis and y-axis. You are intersecting each other and it is making some parts. What these planes are called as? Here we have four planes. What these four planes are called as? Quadrants. Very good, Sannidhi. That is call it as quadrants. Second one answer is quadrants. Yes, very good. Second one answer is what? Quadrants. So there are four quadrants we have. So write the name of the point where these two lines intersect. So these two lines are meeting at a single point. These two lines are meeting at a single point. Where it is meeting, what is that name is given as? The two lines are meeting at a single line. What is that tool? Yes, very good. Again it is Sannidhi. So it is given as origin O. The answer for this is solution, that is given as origin, that is, sorry, this is n directly, origin, that is given as O. You can write it down if you want. 0, 0, 0, that is the intersection of the point, that is this one. This is called the origin. This point what we have here in form, that is called the origin. So I don't think so you have any doubt regarding this. Anyone have a doubt? The two lines, x-axis and y-axis, meeting at a single point, that point is called as origin. So this is the three answers, first main three answers. Okay, let me have the second main. Let me have the second main then. If you don't have a doubt means let me have the second main, the same lesson in the second main. This is a question, this is a graph we have. See, now very importantly all of you have to remember this graph what they have given in your textbook. In your, this is the thing graph they have in your textbook. This graph what you can see here, that you have to draw in your graph book on to the this side, and write down here the question number 2, second main. It means the second main. Draw the similar graph to the left hand side of your graph book, and on the right hand side the first question you have written here, and I think it is a half of the part is finished for the first question. So second question you have to start here only. Don't take it to the second page. You have to start from here, because this, if you have not have any space over there, if you are writing this question, second question on the second page, that second question graph must be in front of that only. For example, you are taking that second question to the new page, means the first question I have written in the previous page. So the second question is here, means that same page you must have that question, that is a graph. Okay, you are writing second question over here and your graph is backside. It is not like that. We have to keep where the question, there only have to draw the graph and mention that graph name, the number. Second mean if you have write down that's 2 and draw the graph. Here I have to mention 2 and you have to draw the graph. Okay. Yes, no, not to write in a graph. You have to write it in the right hand side of the page. Right hand side of the graph you have no. There you have the lines no. There you have to write. The graph you have to draw in a graph sheet. The graph what you have that you have to draw in a graph sheet. Like this graph sheet you have no. There you have to draw this graph. That's all. Let me have this answer now. So the first question here in a previous class I have told write down this question answer, be ready. So coordinate of B is what? So here the B we have, where we have B, that we have to search. If you see that B, it is B is over here. What is the coordinate of this B is? Yes, Veda, very good. The x-axis here is where it will touch. Yes, x-axis is here. It is 5. The x-axis is touching at the 5. So here you can see. So the B value over here is 5, minus 5 it is, minus 5, comma, and the y-axis is touching at what? 2. So here is a 2. The answer will be minus 5 and 2. So write down the answer, minus 5 and 2. Yes, minus 5 and 2. So solution for the second. Very importantly, the B is finished now. Let us move with the C. Where is the C now? The C is here. C is over here. So where is this x-axis is touching? Where it is the x-axis is touching? So lines are, you can see it is touching at the 5. So this is x. X value is 5. Here the x value is 5. But what is the y value? X value is over here 5. So what is the y value? It is coming and touching at the minus 5. Y. So not positive 5, it is negative 5. Yes, negative 5. 5 minus 5 is the coordinate of that C. Similarly, next one. So solution for the next question. Solution. So the question is the point identified by the coordinate minus 3 and minus 5. So here we have to see where is that minus 5 and minus 3 is. Minus 3 and minus 5. Sorry, minus 3 and minus 5. So minus 3. Minus 3 is where here we have minus 3. Yes, minus 3 is here. It is making here. And one more is minus 5. Minus 5 y-axis over here. So both of them minus 3 and minus 5 meeting at a point that is E. So that point is nothing but E. So minus 5 line and minus 3 line and minus 5 line meeting at a point that is E. Yes, very good. So I think you have already understood this, how to mark it and how to solve this. So next one more question we have. Next question, the solution we have for the fourth question. The point identified by 2 and minus 4. 2 is over here, minus 4 is here. Both of them are meeting at a single point. That number is what? That name is what? G. Yes, very good. Again, Sannidhi and Veda also, Ashita also. Okay, Nayana. All the girls are giving the answer. What about the boys now? Nikhil, okay, very good. Ankita, Ransita, Sneha, everyone have given. Yes, very good. So solution for this is what? That is name is nothing but G. Okay, the name is over here is what? G. Solution. Next one, very importantly, minus 2 and 2 and minus 4 is finished. Now let us move with the next one. D point. Where is the D point? D point is here. What is the coordinate of this D now? First we have to show the x-axis. X-axis is 6. So this D is nothing but 6 is the first x-axis. What is the y value? Y value is how much? Yes, here they have given y value don't want. Only we want, yes, sorry, only we want the abscissa. Yes, the coordinate of this I will write it down. Coordinate of this is 6 and y value is 2. So x 6 and 2. This is your coordinate of that D. The coordinate of this what D. But here the question is, what is the abscissa of this 6 and 2? What is the abscissa of D? Abscissa means you know already have informed you. Abscissa means x value or y value. Coordinate of D is nothing but 6 comma 2. What is the abscissa? In the question they have given abscissa of D. Yes, abscissa is nothing but what? X-axis. Abscissa is nothing but x-axis. So x-axis over here is which one? X value, that is 6. So answer will be 6. They have not asked you the coordinate. Coordinate means x and y both you have to write. But they have asked here only abscissa, so only 6 you have to write. Next one, h value we have that we have to, yes, h is here. H is over here. So coordinate of this h we will find it first. Coordinate of this h is nothing but we will write it down. So minus 5 is the x value, so minus 5, and y value is minus 3. Minus 5 and minus 3. But what is the ordinate? Here they have used the word as ordinate. What is the ordinate? Yes, ordinate is y value. Ordinate is obviously the y value. So it is the answer will be minus 3. So it is very easy to answer. Lastly, again they have given coordinate of L. Here they have given coordinate of L. What is the coordinate of L? L is where we have L. So L is here. Okay, L is here. What is the coordinate of this L? So you have to mention the coordinate of this L. Several students will go wrong now here because some of them have the difficult to answer. Yes, here x-axis is 0. See here, x-axis is 0, but the y value is 5. The y value is how much? 5. The L value is nothing but 0, 5. The coordinate of this L is nothing but 0, 5. Here the x-axis is 0, but y value is 5. At the last, we have last one, M. The M is over here. So what is the coordinate of this M? What is the coordinate of this M? Here we have M. Where you have M? Here we have M. What is the coordinate of M? Yes. Here the x-axis is minus 3. Yes, Ashita. Then Veda, Sanjit, Nayana, Sneha, Akash, Ankita also. So x value is minus 3. Correct. But the O value, that is the Y value, what we have is 0. Because we don't have anything up here. So it is 0. So this is our final answer, and this completes your 3.2 exercise. Those who have doubt here, you can ask me quickly as early as possible. Otherwise, I will move on to the next one. Yes, anyone, those who have doubt, you can ask me. Otherwise, I will move on to the next part so that I will explain to you quickly. No doubt. So let me have now next one. Okay, let me have the next part now. All of you write down the heading then. Next heading, all of you write it down. Floating a point, plotting a point in the plane, if its coordinates are given. And this one I have already explained to you. Yes, in a graph only. You have to write it on the right hand side of the graph. So graph book, on the right side of the graph you have to write it. in a graph. Again, it is totally now everything in a graph only. Okay, 3.2, 3.3 axis, everything it is in a graph only. Only unruled book you have to write down the 3.1 that you have written already. Now everything in a graph book only. So this one, right side you have to write this heading and take down the some points. Now how to write it in a right hand side, how to draw on graph. Now wait for the graph to write, but before you take down the points. So this one you have already done this in a 3.2, before 3.2 only you have done. So I will take a graph now first. So if it is possible, if you take a graph, quickly take a graph now. One scale you take and draw one graph. Similarly, y-axis also. In a graph book, it is in a graph book. Okay, now this is the graph I have taken on the left hand side. Now all of you have to mark. Okay, that is a number, you can write it down. From 0 you start and then you write down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 till how much it is possible you can take it down. So here I am taking the two differences. Okay, two difference I am taking. So in your graph you can take one difference if you want. Here I am having the space, so I will take a two difference. So if you will take the same two difference, everybody have to take the same two difference only. Okay. So on the above also you can take two difference or one difference. It is left to you. If you have a space, leave two difference. Otherwise you can go for the one difference also. Okay, this is the graph what I have drawn, and most importantly now all of you listen, there you must write on the scale. Scale is the thing, means you are writing that difference, what is the difference you are left in between the lines. So here we have 0, that is O we will take, and how much centimeter length you have left you have to see, means how much blocks you have left, that is important. So it is left to you. Some of you have left only one block, some of you have left two blocks. It is depending upon you. Here you can see clearly, I think you can see the screen correctly. In between this 1 and 0, there is two blocks. So you can see from here, from 0 to 1, there are two blocks, one block and two blocks. So here you have the two black blocks. Okay. So I will write down the scale as, all of you listen, this is the most important. On the graph only above any side, on the left hand side or right hand side, anywhere you have to write. Here you can write it down scale, or you can write down here scale, anywhere you can write it down, it is left to you. Okay, but on the graph only scale, x-axis I will take, x-axis, yes, 1. Okay, here I have left a 2 centimeters, 2 centimeter gap I have given. So 2 centimeter is equals to 1 unit, or 1 unit is equals to 2 centimeter, that is also possible. Similarly, y-axis, 2 centimeter is equals to 1 unit. Why I am taking a 2 centimeter is equal to 1 unit? Because here you can see I have left the two blocks. Similarly on the y-axis also. So this is our x-axis, this is x dash we have, and this one is a y, and this one is a y dash. On the y-axis also you can see I have left one block and two blocks. So here 2 centimeter I have given the gap. So 2 centimeter is equals to 1 unit. On this x-axis also I have left the 2 centimeters, so 2 centimeters 1 unit. If you have left only 1 centimeter gap, write down 1 centimeter 1 unit. Yes, you can take here differently. So y-axis, no need to take a two difference also. You can't, if you want, you can leave one difference also. It is left to you. One difference, two difference, three difference, four. If you are written like this way, that time you have to write down that y-axis as what? Not 2 centimeter difference. You have to take it as what? 1 centimeter is equals to 1 unit. Because you have left how much difference here? Y-axis 1 centimeter. Not 2 centimeter. You have taken 1 centimeter. If you are taking a 1 centimeter difference, on this below also you have to take 1 centimeter difference only. But I have the lots of space here, so what I will do is I will not, no need to change x-axis. This is left to you. You can change that left x-axis also, no problem. Yes, x-axis you can take as a 1 centimeter, no problem. It is left to you. If you have a space, leave the 2 centimeter. If you don't have a space, write down 1 centimeters here. So now here I have left the 2 centimeters. I will write down here 2 centimeters. Y-axis I have left the 2 centimeters. Okay. So most importantly, now all of you might have taken this graph, I think so. Now all of you take down this some numbers. Okay, this is a scale. You can put it in a rectangle box. It will be nice to have rectangle box. Now very importantly, leave some space. This x-axis and y-axis scale you are, when you are writing. No? So if you will come that 5 and 3, it will come in between this 5 and 3. So you have to see that it must not come in this line. Okay, I will take the coordinate now. Let me have some coordinate. So first one, A. Coordinates I am going to take. This one coordinates what I am writing, no, that you have to write it on the right hand side of the book. If you have a book, write down here the coordinate you write down and write it down that A, B, C values. A is equal A 3, 4, B -2, -4, C is -5 and 2, D is equals to 6 and -2. Okay, and lastly one more number I will take, one more number. So E 0 and 4. Okay, these are the numbers what I have taken. So just you have to mention these points in the graph now. So scale you can take it anywhere, that I am not saying that you have to take on the left hand side or right hand side. Anywhere you can shift this. If you want here, you can shift here. Down also you can write it down. But think that where you have a space, there only you write it down. Okay. Now the first point. A 3, 4. Where it will come? Which quadrant? See the A value. What you have written this 3, no, that is our x value. That is our what? X value. Remember, this is our x, and this side what we have, this is our y. Yes, it will come in the first quadrant. So where is the 3 refers to? In x-axis, where is the 3 refers to? We can see the x in that 3 refers to here. 3 is here. So draw one line for that. If you want, you can draw one line like this way. Okay, you can draw how much big line you want, you can draw. Next one, y value is 4. Y value is 4 and it will come, the y value is 4 is here. Positive 4. So again you can take a line and both the line is meeting at a single point. That point is nothing but our A point, that is nothing but 3, 4. This is nothing but plotting a point in a plane of its coordinate. In xy coordinate you are plotting that point, that A 3, 4. Similarly second number is also similar. We have to go -2 and the B value is -4. Sorry, y value is -4. So -2 in x-axis, it is x-axis we have to see. X-axis the -2 will come here. This is our x-axis, the -2. That x-axis -2, if I will draw, you can draw it to the upside also and you can draw it the down also. No need for the line, no need for the line. Only for your understanding purpose I am drawing this line. Yes, yes, it is possible. Directly you can mark. So you can draw a straight line on the above side also, below side also. But what is the y value? That is most important. The y value is -4. The -4 y value is here. So draw it cross way now. Now the both the line is meeting at a single point. Where it is meeting? Here, this position. In this position it is meeting. So this is our B, minus 2 and minus 4. Minus 2 and minus 4. So this is not our line. This is our line. Doubt? So now after joining that, you can rub that line also. If you want, you can rub that line. Actually, no need to draw that line. We are drawing that line for our understanding purpose. We can rub that line. Only that point is important. That's all. Okay. So I think you can understand now. You can go forward now. Put that point. Okay. Next one we have minus 5 and minus, that is plus 2. Minus 5 is the x value and plus 2 is the y value. So minus 5 where it will come, that is we have to see minus 5 in x value, we have minus 5, and that we can see, and in a y value we can see y value is how much? 2, positive 2. So positive 2 is over here, y value positive here. So the both the line you can see this will come up and this 2 will come here. Okay, and this C point is not in a, okay, minus 5 and 2, positive 2, so it will come in a second quadrant. So where it will come, C point will be here. So x-axis is minus 2, so it is here C minus 5 and 2. What quadrant 4? Minus 5 is the x value minus 5 is here, and the y value is 2 is over here. So it is not some quadrant 4. Yes, very good Ankita. It is in quadrant 2. Very good Ankita. That is a quadrant 2 it is, not quadrant 4. C value is in quadrant 2. This is quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3 and quadrant 4. Anti-clockwise you have to move, not clockwise, anti-clockwise. You have to move from like this way, cross, round, like this way we must move. Okay. The next one is D point. So if you have already gone through it, rub that lines, and both of them are meeting at a point. That point you have to mark. So this is our C point. Now the D point we have is 6 and minus 2. The 6 is positive. 6 is positive over here. 6 is positive over here, and minus 2 is negative. Yes, now it is the fourth quadrant. Minus 2 is negative. So minus 2 is over here. So both of them are meeting at a single point. That is our D point. So this is our D point. D 6 comma minus 2. So those are that you can ask me. Yes, D, that is fourth quadrant. Now it is in the fourth quadrant. D point is already finished, and the last one is 0 and 4. So this is most importantly 0 and 4 we have. The x-axis is 0. The x-axis is 0 means this is the point. 0 is center. Okay, in this y value is 4. The positive 4 is on the top. Here is a positive 4. Means this is the point and nothing else. This is the point. This is nothing but E. This is our E, that is nothing but 0 comma 4. Some students are finding difficulty to find that 0 when it will come. It is little bit confusion some of you may have. So 0 means that x value is 0 means this line will come in a y axis. Very good. If there is a x value is 0 means the line is coming on the y axis. The point is coming on the y axis. So take down one more number. Take down one more number f, that is minus 5 and 0. Yes, minus 5 and 0. Where it will come now? Anyone will say that? Where the minus 5 and 0 will come? So first thing we have to see, where is that x-axis is minus 5? Means the x value they have given and y value is 0. Means that point is going to come on the x-axis. So where is that minus 5 is first you have to see. So minus 5, if you will search it correctly, yes, minus 5 is over here. This is our minus 5. And y value is 0 means this will come on this point only. So this is our f, nothing but minus 5 and 0. Left side, yes, it is on the x dash, ox dash, yes. Yes, it is ox dash axis, not ox axis, it is ox dash axis. X dash it is, okay, not positive x here, negative x. Minus 5 they have given, x dash. Not ox axis, ox dash axis. There is a difference I have told, yes. There is a difference between ox axis and ox dash axis. Ox axis is this one. This is called ox axis. If the number is g, if you have 3 comma 0, where it will come now? Where the 0, z value will come, g value come in between. This 3 is a positive x and 0 we have, so this is the point. So this is our ox axis. This is our ox axis because it's a positive x. But negative x and it will come, it will have to call as ox dash axis. Okay, this is all about today's, that is what you have to draw as a graph. Sometime same numbers, remember, yes, same numbers what I have given, no, they will not give like this way. They will not give like this way. Instead of giving this value, so here I have drawn, so I will tell you this one, x-axis and y-axis what I have written here, no, they have given like this way, but sometimes they will not give like this way. But what they will give then? How they will give? They will give in a table. They will give in a table. So what is the table refers to? I will write down same number on the table. Yes, the same number I will write it in a table just to go through it. So the table will be like this way, they will put the table. So how many numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 numbers are there. So 7 tables I have to draw. Okay, I think this is the 7 tables we have got. 8 tables we have to make, wait. Okay, lastly one more line I have to draw. So there are 8 tables now I have done, and now everything you have to write it in a table. How they will give this point in a table I will tell you, just to note it down because very important it is. So now here all of you can see the same number I will write in a table, but sir, is there is any z axis? Yes, you have the z axis, but it is not for your syllabus now. I will tell you what is z axis. Okay, Apurva, you are asking one doubt. Okay, g value if it is 0 and 0, that is called the origin. We will not have any name for that. It is already called as origin. It will point, it will come in between. If the g value is 0 and 0, it will come as origin. And Ankita, you are saying that, so here the minus 5 what you have, that is the f value minus 5 what you have, that is our x-axis. So it must come in x-axis. Where you have, that is x-axis, you see. Minus x-axis we have, not on the y dash. It will not come in the y dash because 0 value is the y value. Y value is nothing we have. So that is, it will come on the x-axis only. So now the table you have to understand here. The table you can see, the first is given as x, the second one is given as a y. Okay. So now the points they will give it as 3 is the first one. So here you can see this 3 I have written on the x-axis. Next x-axis is what? Minus 2. So all the points x value we have to write down here. Minus 5, 6, 0, minus 5 and 3. I have written all the x-axis here. Yes, all the x-axis I have written. Good morning all of you. I have written on the x value, and all the y values I have to write it in the table of y. This is the representation of the x and y coordinate on the table. So y value here we have, so all the y value I will write on here. 4, minus 4, 2, minus 2, 4, 0 and 0. So this 3 and 4 I have written here, 3 and 4. And next one is over here we have minus 2 and minus 4, that I have written here, minus 2 and minus 4. Then we have minus 5 and 2, that I have written here. Then we have 6 and minus 2, the 6 and minus 2 I have written here. Then we have 0 and 4, here I have written 0 and 4. And minus 5 and 0 and minus 5 and 0. Lastly, we have 3 and 0, and I have written the 3 and 0 on the table. So this is how they will give this table, and that time they are not giving the alphabet for you, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. They will not mention to you. So if they are not mentioning to you, you can take it by yourself. So here according to the question, they have given 3 and 4. Where it will come 3 and 4? It will come here, 3 and 4. In the graph, here you can see the 3 and 4, it will come here. So there you can given the alphabet A, B, C, D, anything which you want, you can put it. So this is all about the table, how to construct this. So tomorrow there is a homework for you. That homework is nothing but all of you have to take your textbook and all of you go for example 4. All of you take down the textbook and go for example 4. In your textbook, page number 63, in that example 4, you have that you have to draw in your graph book. Okay, that is the homework, and today it is enough. So this is all about today's class. I hope you have understood this. By tomorrow I will complete this exercise. If it is not completing by tomorrow, means I will take it to the day after tomorrow, but I think tomorrow I will complete this in whole. So tomorrow all of you don't miss this, and this is the smallest chapter, and I will complete by tomorrow. So see you in my next video. Till then, take care. Tomorrow timing will be same, 12:05 onwards. Okay, bye everyone. Take care.